Hello children. For those who have missed this chapter, I'm doing it again. We have done it on the Zoom lecture in detail. So we'll be doing it in short as a revision. So the chapter's name is Communication, E-commerce and Outsourcing. The outsourcing has been removed from your course, revised course. So we'll be looking mainly at communication and e-commerce. So if you want to know the meaning of communication, it is information, ideas, emotions, feelings, or instructions exchanged between two or more persons. That is called communication. You can express ideas, opinions, information, or even messages, writing, oral, signs, signals. It is all included in communication. But communication requires two people, and communication is said to be complete when the sender sends a message and the receiver understands it and acts on it. So this you need to remember. So music, singing, dance, sculpture, picture, drawing, maps, salute, siren, etc. These are all ways of communications. So physical as well as physical expressions, these are all non-verbal communications, so you should also know about them. Coming to communication process, there are certain steps like the formation of message, then selection of medium, so whether it is a written message or it is a phone call that you are making, then you need to select a proper medium. Suppose you are working in a factory, there is a lot of noise and you are trying to make a phone call, so it is useless. So there an email may help. So your medium should be proper. Then you send the message and the receiver should accept it. That is the next stage. So after accepting, he should interpret and understand it, and then he should reply to the message and act on it. So that those are the steps of communication. Now we are going to look at the meaning of internet. So internet word, inter means internal and net means web. So nowadays we cannot do it without internet. Internet means internal web. It means a group of computers connected to one another with purpose to use information and research for processing on joint basis. So network of such computers mean internet. Okay. So internet again has types. There are various categories of computer network particularly. Okay. So it is also called a superhighway of information, and we are going to look at the categories of computer network. So there is one LAN, that is local area network, wherein one computers of a single office are connected with a wire or without a wire. Then there is CAN, that is campus area network, wherein computers of many buildings of a campus are connected. Then there is MAN, metropolitan area network, means the whole city computers can be connected. And then there is the largest one, WAN, that is wide area network, means the computers are connected globally without any physical boundary, and so it is called internet. Okay? So then again it can be divided, the wide area network can be divided into enterprise WAN and global WAN. Enterprise WAN का example है like computers of the organization which can be used for public service, like the railways, Indian Railways. You can connect and make your bookings from any part, right? So then there is global WAN, that is your WWW, the World Wide Web. Okay, so many things you can do with the help of the internet. Mainly three types of things are possible: contact with other person, receiving information, and connection with other computers. So there are certain steps of searching information from internet. So first you select a browser, like you may select Firefox or you may select Chrome. Then you select the search engine, like you may select Google. Okay, then you have to select the required information. You have to type the required information in the search bar. Then many websites will open. Then you have to select one website according to your need, and then you can get the information. So this is very easy for you. You can easily answer that. Now we are going to look at e-commerce. Okay. So what is e-commerce? E-commerce means electronic commerce in which trading is done by using electronic gadgets and media. Gadgets, so we know like smartphones or computers, laptops, and the mediums like internet. Okay. So what is the scope of e-commerce? So it is the scope is provided for the e-commerce on the basis of 4 points: business to customer, business to business, customer to customer, and customer to business. When we say business to customer, we are talking about sites like Amazon, where the customers can make an account and trade or buy something. Business to business is like Amazon is doing business with other small businesses whose things are made available on Amazon. So those different companies. So Amazon is the main company who is doing a business with other small companies whose products are available on Amazon. So that is the example of business to business. Customer to customer is like a customer wants to sell something, so he can go on OLX, or he can put photos there of his whatever things he wants to sell, and other customers can buy from there. So that is customer to customer. Customer to business is when a person has an idea and he wants to sell it to some business, like you want to sell your video to YouTube or your any business idea to any organization. So you can decide your own price, like you can give some information, or you can give some whatever uh, content you have, that if it is important it can be bought by the businesses, and you can quote your price. So that is it. Okay. So what all things are needed for implementation of सक्सेसफुल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ ई कॉमर्स? एक तो पहले वेबसाइट चाहिए, फिर कंप्यूटर विद इंटरनेट कनेक्शन चाहिए, फिर पेमेंट, बिकॉज ये ट्रेडिंग के लिए है तो क्रेडिट कार्ड, डेबिट कार्ड, इसकी भी ज़रूरत होती है. सो दीज आर ऑल द थिंग्स दैट यू आर गोइंग टू नीड. ठीक है. So what are the stages of online transaction that we need to know? Whenever you are going to do any online transaction, what are you going to do in online transaction? Process of buying and selling is undertaken after considering the process of pre-buying or selling. So mode of the payment can be cash on delivery, check, net banking, transfer, credit or debit card. So safety and security in online transactions is very much important, because there are risks involved. Risk of transaction, like the goods may be damaged, or they may not be received, or not sent at proper place, or not of good quality. So the customer should you only go to the authentic sites and register an account and do the shopping on the trusted websites, so that the risk is prevented. Then there is a risk of data collection. So you may lose your data due to virus, which is a software program done by the elements who want to cause some trouble. So virus in online transaction, antivirus software should be used for the security against such risk. इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी एंड प्राइवेसी के लिए डेटा लाइक email address, phone number, bank account, password can be kept a secret. So if the secrecy is not maintained, then there is a possibility of misuse, and this is happening so many times. So you should change your password periodically. Certain things you should not give online, like your PIN or your whatever PIN you're using for debit, credit card, that you should never reveal. So these are the points that you need to be careful about. Now our outsourcing is removed, so we don't have to. Otherwise, it is very interesting. That used to be the main question about KPO and BPO, but now that is removed. So please go and go through the chapter, prepare it properly, and thank you so much. Yes. Write the question answers. Keep your notebooks up to date for submission. Thank you.